Tax may be put on violent video games to help prevent school shootings. Oh look, the government found a way to profit off school massacres. Took them a while. G'day there guys, it's your main man Marky, back at it again with another episode of r/facepalm. Now if you're watching this on my main channel Marky, could you please head on to Marky Reddit and watch it on there, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the week, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. At Tony Hawk Twitter be like, girl at restaurant, are you Tony Hawk? Me, yes. Her, why? I had no idea how to answer that one. What's wrong with people? Oh my god, what is that on his head? Who did? Is this a mugshot? What is going on? Is this a hair treatment? How is 18 ounces 50% more than 12 ounces? Quick maths. I don't know, man. I hope Trump deports you. Customer threatens Puerto Rican woman for speaking Spanish. Oh my god. What's wrong with people, man? I'm not pro-life or pro-choice. I'm pro-education. Teach people about birth control, cycles, and the impact a child have, and teach about the pros and cons of having a baby and abortion. Neither is easy. Let women decide, but at least make it an informed choice. That's pro-choice, dumbass. Proof that basketball is flat. I use the Zetetic method to examine whether a basketball is really a ball, or is it actually flat. Upon taking a closer look with the macro lens on my Nikon P900, I can only conclude that the surface of a basketball, while bumpy, does not appear to have any curvature. Come on, what are you gonna do now, flat earthers? That's too smart for me, brother. Private prison threatens to close unless state or federal officials fill up 300 more beds. Prison may shut down. In any sane country, having to shut down a prison due to lack of criminals would be a success. But supply creates its own demand. Yeah, America, looking at you. This is on TV. What is this? Question 7 of 7. A few hours of sleep will sober someone up. True. Incorrect. Nothing will sober you up but time. Oh, no. A few hours of sleep? No, it doesn't count. Doesn't count. LeBron James Jr. won't wear his dad's number. He doesn't want people to know who he is. Coming in number 4, LeBron James Jr. Ayo bruh, who that guy is. I wouldn't have a clue. There's no I in happiness. Booty whisperer. Jesus. There is if you frickin' spell it right, mate. Imagine falling in love with someone just to find out they watch Netflix with subtitles. Ugh. I'm convinced people who don't like subtitles can't read fast. Not gonna lie, this one wasn't obvious straight away. It took me a few seconds to realize it, but you look at the top of the door frame. How you gonna open the door? What's wrong with you people? My mother-in-law keeps complaining that her Kindle won't charge. I wonder why. Ew, I start this bra-ass job tomorrow. Downvote. I got fired over Twitter. Of course. It's like that woman that got fired from the NASA program because she was talking smack to the man that was in charge of her. There are 2 types of people in this world. 1, those who can extrapolate from incomplete data. So 2 of my classmates just asked our professor if his show is missing a second part. I'm gonna give you a few seconds to really figure that one out, Chief. I'm a lesbian, and I have this friend who's also a lesbian, and she said that she'd be willing to date me, and she sends me pics a lot, but I'm not sure if she means she's actually interested in me. Lesbian. I literally would date you. Other lesbian. What does that mean? Said by tender lesbian. I love these names. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo have written a joint letter to oppose proposed tariffs from the Trump administration. Tariffs on video game consoles are currently set to increase by 25%. 96% of video game consoles imported to the US were from China. Of course they would sign it. They're Japanese companies. The USA is currently being screwed in trade wars. But no more. Trump is standing up for America. Ah yes, Microsoft. My favorite Japanese company. Bill Gates-sama. My sister, 11, thinks that World War II happened in 2003. Not as bad as the girl in my 9th grade history class that thought England shared a northern border with the United States, and that Korea was the capital of Japan. Oh my god. How are these people? What happened to your education? What? You're in 9th grade. What's the... Come on, man. This guy used a lifeline for this question. Equal to roughly 746 watts, what animal-based unit is used to measure the rate at which work is done? See his llama thrust, of course. Slaps roof of car. This baby has this thrust of 340 llamas under the hood. Sensational. I am equals I am. Am doesn't exist in the English vocab. Please stop using it. Am in the English language. Am I a joke to you? Bruh. Kid streams Fortnite 10 plus hours a day to pay for dad's cancer treatments. You do realize that this kid is working. Yes, working 10 hours a day, playing the same game over and over just so his dad can live. The kid is throwing away his childhood. Also, why isn't he in school? It's July, bruh. Got him. Also, why are some people so triggered so easily? Man's playing a game. Let him live his life, chief. The all-day breakfast is served until 11:30. I can't! Why do the women never have to have a DNA test to see if it's their child? I have no hope for humans anymore. Letting my teenage daughter shoot the AR for the first time today. Teach him young and teach him right. Couple finds 20 to 30 bullets in home. It looks like the same property too. I think it is. God. Look, I was honestly just gonna delete this one. I don't know what is going on here. I'm sorry. My Apple doesn't play Spotify for some reason. That's a bitch, you freaking idiot. Elon. Thank you, Elon. You ever just be walking along telling people to remember? No other reason, just remember. I'm gonna need a refund ASAP at what's wrong with y'all? Dear Jesus. Blind people will be so happy when they see these new emojis. Guinness World Records. Dear Michael, thank you for your letter of January 7th, 2019. We're always eager to hear of new world record attempts. Unfortunately, your claim to have memorized pi to 2 decimal places falls some distance from short of the current record, and we will not be sending a member of our records management team to evaluate it. Furthermore, pi is not equal to 3.11, so this error would automatically invalidate your record attempt regardless. Come on, the man tried, he gave it a try. In 1944, a 16-year-old black student in Columbus, Ohio won an essay contest on the theme, What to Do with Hitler After the War, by submitting the single sentence, put him in a black skin and let him live the rest of his life in America. Is that facepalm or is that woke? I feel like that's really woke. Unpopular opinion. White people love dogs so much because deep down, they miss owning slaves. They love the owner and master dynamic, desperate for something to control. Alright then, whoa, calm down. When did these memes get so racist? It burned when I pee, that's how I know this. Hopefully you're gonna realize that something's wrong with you. Gee. What's the dumbest thing you've ever heard? I drive for Uber on the weekends, and one time a girl who was in her late 20s told me that I was making her uncomfortable. I haven't said a word the whole trip, so I asked how I could make the situation better. She said she didn't like how I kept playing with the fidget stick in the middle of my car. I drive a manual. She then told me that I didn't need to use that because her car didn't have that, and claimed to be a mechanic. That's a really smart mechanic we got. That's a Zoomer mechanic. Hey Zoomer, what you call that stick in the middle of your car? Dude, what's your street name? Lil Marco. You live on a street called Lil Marco? Oh, you mean my address? And then everyone clapped. Yo, Blank, you still selling the 30-inch TV? Nah, sorry, I sold it a few days ago. How about 200? I already sold it, sorry. 250? I literally do not have it. Then don't waste my time, man! Again, r/whoosh. Oh, very cool, you use Reddit. I actually don't. It's a term used on Instagram meme accounts regularly. But anyway, you're boring, so I'm just gonna ignore you now. You're not just wrong, you're stupid. Yesterday I went undercover at Kent State to ask students what they think about blank. The Kent State gun girl. Surprisingly, no one recognized me until I took the glasses off. You're not undercover if no one knows who you are in the first place. Is this some kind of freaky reverse Batman reference? Like, they didn't care about me till I took the glasses off. Anyway guys, that's the end of the episode. Tell me what you thought about it down in the description below. I love your faces, and I'm Philip DeFranco. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.